Hey, folks, welcome to Advisory. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Thursday. Today, we are going to be talking about a little thing called,
The future.
most specifically, what you may want to do in the future. Now, I know I talked earlier this week about how important it is to stay in the present and remain in the present and not worry too much about the future or the past, but it is important to try to make a plan for the future. Not all of our plans are going to work out. Some of our plans will change, and that's okay. Some of you may already have a pretty good idea what you want to do after high school and possibly after college, but some of us may feel a little bit stuck, and that's okay. You're young. It's okay to not know exactly what you want your life to be like right now. But luckily for us, there are some tools that can help us kind of understand ourselves better so that we can make decisions about our career and about what we want to do in the future now. That said, today you're going to be taking something called a career aptitude test. Aptitude just means a natural ability to do something. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be naturally good at something to choose a career, but it may help you understand where your personality best fits. To get to this aptitude test, you're going to go to 123test.com/career-test. Or if you don't want to type it, you can scan the code on the next slide. And you should see something that looks a little bit like this. So if you scroll down on this, you can see the test instructions. It'll take about 5 to 10 minutes to complete the test. You will see 15 sets of 4 pictures that show specific work activities, and you have to choose one that appeals to you the most and one that appeals to you the least. Notice here it says, do not choose a work activity based on the status or money associated with it. Don't make your choice based on gender or race. Just imagine yourself performing the task shown and decide if you would like to do it or not. If you like doing the activity, you'll click the check. If you do not like the activity, you will click the X, and it'll look a little something like this. And if you want, you can click on personal setting and make it look a little bit more like you. Let's see here. Skin tone. Yeah, that works. Hair color. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. It looks just like me. So you'll click the one that you like the most and the one that you like the least, and you leave the other 2 alone. Out of these 4, I probably would like the most creative photography. Out of these 4, I would probably like the least research job, just because it seems, I don't know, just not my thing. And then I would click continue, and you'll notice that there are 15 of those. Once you finish all the 15, you'll see this next slide. Now, it'll ask you to give some personal information. You can do that or choose not to, and then click next, and you'll see the career test result right here. Notice that in addition to giving you some examples of a career, it shows which of the 6 types you are in this guy named Holland's model. Dr. Holland is the guy who came up with this. You have realistic, which is practical, physical, concrete, hands-on. Investigative, which is analytical, intellectual, scientific, research, exploring. Artistic, which is creating, being original, being independent. Social, which is cooperating with folks, supporting people and helping people. Enterprising, which means that you enjoy competitive environments, leadership, and trying to gain status. And conventional, which is all about being good at details and organization. A quick note here, just because this test tells you that you are this thing doesn't necessarily mean that you are only that thing. In fact, as he says below, Dr. Holland did not say that a person is just one of these types. Instead, any one person can have interests associated with any of the 6 types. So it's really just meant to help you understand yourself a little bit more. So once you know how it works, you can scroll down. You can see my scores. I had 27% on social, which is that big blue chunk right there. 25% artistic. This all makes a lot of sense to me. But really what I want you to see is what is below that, which is a list of careers and how much you might be matched with that career based on this test. So apparently I should not be a YouTube guy at a school. I should be an architecture lecturer, like a professor. A lot of these are like that, which makes sense because I am a teacher, swimming teacher, music teacher, visual arts teacher, driving instructor. No, thank you. And on it goes. I like this test because not only does it maybe get to tell you a little bit something about yourself, but it also gives you a long list of possible career choices, some of which you may not have even known existed. So at this time, you can go ahead and go to the next slide, which has the written and QR code for this website. You'll take the career test, and then you'll review your results for the discussion questions that are on the slide as well. Have fun, be good to yourself and others, and I'll see you real soon.